Hello Libra, welcome to today's video. I do have a bit of COVID. I'm doing alright, so if my voice goes funny, then you know why, but I'll do my best. I'll hang on in there. I'm doing alright, so don't need to worry, okay? Thank you for being here. So I'm going to go through your oracle, then your tarot, and probably pull some more tarot for some advice because of what these are showing me today, okay? So we have Skull of Light, Illumination, and Scrying, Intuition, right? But both of those are to do with seeing things clearly or seeing things in a different perspective, which is what I've picked up with these, okay? So, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Magician, Seven of Swords, and then the Six of Wands, right? The reason I say like there's something that you're not seeing clearly is because you're seeing that you're doing something really well, it feels, especially with these two. But there's something that you're missing this month with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, right? So let's explain this, right? So the Three of Pentacles is often a card of teamwork, right? Or like working with other people, or sort of like learning skill sets, but you're not doing as well as you wish to in the future, right? Then the Nine of Cups, that's like an emotional abundance for you guys. It feels this much, right? It feels like whatever this work is that you've been working on for a while, is more about self-satisfaction than it is about the other cards in the deck, figuratively speaking, like as a metaphor, right? So it's like with these two cards together for you guys, it feels like you've been working hard doing whatever you know to do, and you have achieved quite good emotional fulfillment. And like, it is the Nine of Cups after all, that is a good card, but it doesn't feel like you're seeing every aspect of it. Like, you're only seeing it from your own point of view, or certain people's only points of view. So maybe this is your work colleagues, maybe this is your family, or just your friends, like, for example, right? But whatever it is, it's something you've been working on, right? To change this, the Magician has come up, right? And the Magician is card, someone has all the tools, the knowledge, the resources, right? Anna, do you feel very attracted to his headgear? Let's just call it that. And he's having a bright idea, right, sort of thing. He's plugged his brain in, he's worked things out, right, for you guys, right? But with this Seven of Swords, this is about like either not seeing things clearly, tricks of thievery, like things that are just sort of a bit sketchy, sort of thing, right? This feels more like just that you haven't seen the full picture and things aren't going the way that you want them to, right? They go in sort of well, yeah, it's not like a dramatic bad thing, but it's because this has come up and this has come up as well. But there's just something that you could improve on, if that makes sense, with these cards, right? Moving forward. So I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's check that deck. Okay. So the back of the deck is Nine of Wands reversed, and this feels very much like you're sort of like plain sailing. You're not being defensive, you're just sort of going with your own ideas, and you think that maybe you're right, maybe you are, but whatever it is, you're just like one track away of moving forward instead of looking at different branches along the tree, sort of thing. You're just seeing the one way to the fruits at the end, sort of thing, right? So let's pull some more cards and see how you can improve your situation, and what you're actually looking at, right? Okay, so you had these two cards come up first, and they're both reversed, the Chariot and Eight of Wands, right? And when these are reversed together, especially, it's like something slow progress, or just ain't gonna happen, sort of thing. Like something, whatever it is for you, like I feel like you might have an inkling of what it is, because intuition's coming up and illumination, right? Something's not gonna happen, like, so maybe, like, for example, if you went for a job promotion, it's not likely to happen right now, unfortunately. Or if you went, and asked for advice. No, your answer is no, sort of thing. So let's get you some extra cards, because this is a bit like, yeah, this ain't happening for you, sort of energy, and we'll find out why or how to improve this energy, okay? Okay, so we got some more cards. I'm just gonna move these here. Can you see that? Yeah. Alright. Make sure they're on the cards. So this is quite interesting. Like, all of these October readings have been very juicy this month. And this is definitely a bit juicy as well, this week reading. So the reason things are not changing, and I feel like you know what it is because you're stuck in the same routine or way of thinking, or you're refusing to change. It feels like, no, I've always done things this way, why should I change? Instead of being stubborn about it, you need to change. Basically, there's something wrong with this situation. You need to progress. Like, change might be scary, but it makes you a better person, or it makes your circumstances better, or it makes your family life better, for example, okay? So that's what you need to focus on right now. Then we have Temperance, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, right? Right. With this card, I concentrated on it for a minute, and it said lose the control, or attempt and fail, okay? So whatever it is that you're trying to get through, like, it's not going your way. Like, there's some sort of flow that's not flowing, if you like, because this is the card of flowing, to put it blunt. So for example, if like you've got like a child, for example, that's really badly behaved, you're just like shouting at it a lot all the time, like that is your go-to method, because yeah, you're frustrated. Yeah, like, parents get frustrated at the end of the day. If you're doing that all the time, instead of changing tactics, what do you expect that reaction to be all the time? It's going to be defensive and maybe even explosive. Again, they are learning your behaviours. Instead of you changing your tactic and going, right, maybe I should sit down and talk deeply with my child, for example, maybe do that instead and see how that child reacts to a different situation. Just as an example, right? Obviously this can mean anything, and you will know what it is with those two cards, these two oracles. So just lose your control over a situation and just be open-minded to change. At the end of the day, Libras are about balance. They need balance, or it's all one-sided, and things go, like, if you look at it, the scales in your star sign, imagery sort of thing, you've got two scales. If one gets out of balance and goes too high, like, this one's going to fly up. So if you put a brick on one side, that one's going to fly up, right? It's explosive, right? You need to readjust things with this Temperance card, okay? So it's level, things work, things move forward. For some of you as well, the ones that are trying really hard at whatever they're doing with these cards behind here, you don't need to put in as much effort at times. You need to make sure that you sit down, think about things, and sort of take things in from different perspectives, like we said before with the Four of Swords. This is a card of rest and reflection. Traditionally in the tarot, it was about soldiers that came back from war. When you went to war, you expected to die. You expected to be slaughtered. But when you came back, there was this tradition that you laid on your coffin and you remained grateful that you came back to your family. So that's reflection, yeah? So you need to sort of have a rest, reflect, take things in, think things through a different perspective, different answer, if you like, and then you'll move forward and become more in balance. Queen of Wands, I feel, represents you, right? I feel like you can be quite fiery, who are getting this reading. For some of you, you'll be a bit more sort of relaxed about how you show your fieriness, but others of you, you'll just be like, flip, which is fair enough, we're all different, alright? But this is like showing you, like, you need to change, you need to become the Queen of Wands, you need to act like the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is fiery when needed, yeah, fair, like, you know that, but you can't rely on that fieriness necessarily, purely because if you think of it as actual fire, if you put fire to something flammable, it's going to explode, right? But this Queen of Wands uses her intuition as well, which is interesting that these cards came up, right? She uses her intuition for illumination, because the wands court cards anyway, Queen, King, Page and Knight, they're all cards of intuitive people, right? So use your intuition this month to rebalance these energies, contemplate how to move forward this month. Okay, guys? I hope this has been helpful and insightful for you. If it has, please like and subscribe and share with your friends so I can help more people. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good October. Bye!